What is an acceptable churn rate for your digital marketing agency? On today's episode, I'm going to tell you exactly what that is. Hey, I'm Jason Swank, and I ran an 8-figure agency for 12 years, working with clients like LegalZoom and Hitachi before eventually selling it. And we even have another 8-figure agency we built in just 11 months. And I want to talk to you about what is an acceptable churn rate. So an acceptable churn rate is under 10%. If you're losing more than that, there's something wrong. And one of the hardest things is getting clients, but you need to also keep them. I know a lot of agencies that were really good at sales and marketing, but then they were awful at delivery and they didn't keep their clients, or they were awful in communication and they didn't do a really good job at growing. And one of the hardest ways to grow and scale your agency and maybe even get to a position to sell it one day is to lose clients left and right. And you just have a high churn rate. So 10%, anything under 10% is good. If you can get it even lower, perfect, that's great. Now, in order to figure out what is your churn rate percentage, take the number of clients that you lost in a given period and divide that by the clients that you've actually had. Now, don't add in the new clients that have actually come in on that period, but that will give you the churn rate percentage so you know what you need to fix. Now, there's a couple things that you can do in order to improve this. The first is, are they the right client? I have a motto that says there's no such thing as a bad agency client. There's only a bad prospect or a bad process. And you need to make sure that they're the right client. So test it out. Make sure you're interviewing them just as much as they're interviewing you. Make sure you maybe change your offering where you can actually do a test project, and eliminate the ones that are the wrong ones, because there's nothing worse than getting on the wrong client. The second is, make sure your onboarding process is amazing. Look, when a prospect makes the decision to join on with you and you ring that bell, right? You're so excited, they're going to go through buyer's remorse. So how can you reinsure that they made the right decision? So really look at your onboarding process, and we probably create more content around this. We have a lot of that content in the agency playbook, so you may want to go check that out. We have a whole delivery system and onboarding that you can actually go. So make sure you go to the agency playbook on our website to check that out. But improving the onboarding process can help you out significantly. And number 3, it's communication, communication, communication. C cubed, right? You have to communicate. How many times have you lost the clients that you've been doing an amazing job? They come to you and they said, hey, we're going a different direction. You're like, man, we were doing such an amazing job for you. Why are they leaving? Well, because you didn't communicate the value. You didn't communicate the process. They didn't understand, or maybe you didn't communicate at all. Over communication is the best thing that you can actually do. So those are the 3 things that can improve your churn rate percentage. Now, comment below. I'd love to hear if we missed any, or what are your comments. Make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell button so you never miss out on an episode. Make sure you go to jasonswank.com so you can check out all the amazing resources that we have out there so you can grow and scale your agency faster. And until next time, have a swank day.